What's up?
Yo.
What's up, everyone? We got a new episode of the podcast coming out today. We got some fun stuff to share with you. We got a huge group of 6th graders that are coming in for one of the last school parties that we have for this year. I got adult night fun stuff going on, plus a special bonus package that someone donated to me. And I got a fun interview today with one of our regulars, and you're not gonna wanna miss it, so stick around. All right, I'm on my way to the rink for another fun day. Today, we do have one of our last school parties of the year. It's gonna be a huge school party this afternoon, and we have about 400 to 500 6th graders in the building. It's gonna be crazy busy, but it's always a lot of fun, especially when it's busy. We have full staff for this, but we're on our way to the rink. Later on tonight, I will be managing adult night. I have an amazing guest. I've had her on before. She is putting on an event this weekend at Tarry Hall, and she's going to be talking about that, so you definitely don't want to miss that. Also, I have some skates to fix, as always. I have some skate mates to fix, as always. I'm actually running out of skate mate parts, so I'm going to have to order some new skate mate parts soon. I do have a couple of things I need to order for the pro shop, so I got some pro shop stuff that I have to do. But Thursdays is always a busy day. I'm at the office all morning and afternoon, and then typically I'm at the rink all night. Plus in the afternoon on my lunch break, I'll be working at the rink as well. Life's been super busy for me for the last couple of months. I've had a lot going on in my personal life, so the podcast is kind of taking a back seat to that. I won't get too in-depth about that, but I've just had a lot going on. So I'm hoping to get a great episode out this week. I have a special guest. I'll tell you about her later, and it'll be a lot of fun. So here we are at the rink, getting ready for like 600 6th graders to show up. I got something special to show you. I had a friend of mine that their son and daughter used to speed skate for us, and they found something in their attic that might interest you. Well, it interests me anyways. We'll show you that here in a second. So, but we'll come in, see what we got going on. See if there's any skates to fix in the back, which is always a good time. We've got some product ordering to do, all the fun stuff. But first, let me show you this amazing vintage Team LaBeta Team USA bag from my really good friend. I will be definitely using this bag because I need a new skate bag, and it's awesome. But check out some of these skates from the 90s. LaBeta boot, hard candy plate, and I think those are Interceptor wheels, LaBeta Interceptor wheels. This was a gold standard for session speed skating. Cost around a couple $100 for it. Wasn't too bad, but this was an amazing speed skate. Still is an amazing speed skate in really good condition. And then the Golden Goose, a LaBeta Pro line from the 90s. These things are amazing. This was the gold standard for speed skating back in the 90s, and it's still a high-end plate now, which is awesome. And I think that's a Red L 195, maybe? I think the ones with the strap is a 195. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's a Red L 195. Amazing speed skating boot. Back in the 90s, this was a $600 skate. Like, it was legit. Interceptor wheels. They were awesome for speed skating. It was one of my favorites. So my friend was like, hey, I'm never going to use these again. if you can find a good home for them, go ahead. So I got a free pair of skates. Actually got 2 free pair of skates. Plus in the bottom, let's see what's in the bottom of here. I'll unzip this here. Little toolkit. Got some tools, some extra bearings. Got some oil, some extra laces and toe stops. Look at that. Extra plugs, screws, wrenches, all kinds of extra gear. Everything's nice and organized. This is how we rolled back in the 90s when it came to skates. Pretty awesome setup. So I want to thank my friend Jeff for donating those to the rink. We will find good use for them. It's amazing. So now I'm gonna head to the back, and before we get this party coming in, we're gonna see if there's any skates to fix, because there's always skates to fix. Yeah, there's a few pair back here. Looks like I got 3 or 4 pair back here to fix. Oh, and of course, skate mates. Always have skate mates to fix. That's actually not too bad. A buckle. That one looks good. Another buckle. And another buckle. So we got 3 buckles that we got to fix, which I'll make quick work of that. That usually doesn't take too long. I'm got a lot of experience doing it, so I'll check you after the party. Whew. Holy smokes, that was a crazy party. Over 500 6th graders were in the building today, and it was nutso. I think we were almost at capacity for our rentals. We usually can, you know, have enough between rollerblades and our regular quad skates, but sometimes we run out of sizes. We were dangerously close to running out of sizes. Also, I only had a few pairs of skates to fix at the beginning. In the matter of 4 hours, there were 18 different pairs of skates that broke. 18! And I just happened to fix them on the go. As I was working, we had full staff. We had like 5 people in the back room handing out skates at the beginning and taking skates back at the end, because there were so many people and it was so crazy busy. But in between, I was actually able to fix skates. So typically what happens with these school parties is they get their skates and there's something they don't like about their skates. Either they want to swap rollerblades for quads or quads for rollerblades, or they get the wrong size because they're like, oh, I need a 7. And then they put them on and realize they're too small or realize they're too big. So the first part of handing out on a big rush like that is just getting everyone their skates. And then you get a second rush of kids coming back because they got the wrong skates, either the wrong type of skates or the wrong size. Or they're like, oh, well, this one doesn't fit my foot right, or this one pulls to the left a little bit, or something along those lines. So then we're constantly swapping skates. I had one particular individual, this little boy swapped from rollerblades to quads, and then back to rollerblades, and then back to quads, and then wanted a different pair of quads, and then back to rollerblades, and then wanted a different pair of rollerblades. I think I swapped his skates 8 times during that party. And I just smiled and said, yep, I'll get you what you need. So also, we had skate mates that broke during that party. I think they took out 4 skate mates in one party. That's crazy. So it was a good time. The kids had a lot of fun, but it was very stressful and a lot of fixing skates for that one. That was rough. Always fun. I'm pretty stinking excited about these. We get a lot of people that come in and they're like, I want to donate skates, and most of the time they're garbage. So typically we say, yeah, we don't really take skate donations, but I made an exception in this case because I know my friend, that they would be amazing, and they are. So I'm pretty stoked about that. Let me show you some of the other things that people donate to the rink because they think it's cool. Most of the time it is really cool, but at the same time, there's nothing we can really do with them. So we had one of our regulars donate this pair, and he's like, they're older, but you know, this is an $800 dance skate from 30 years ago. Unfortunately, nobody wants it and there's not really any use for it. So I'm trying to find like a spot somewhere around the rink that I can put like older skates that I think are pretty cool looking. I had someone come into my office the other day and they know that I own a roller rink and they're like, we were going through my dad's stuff. Her dad is in his 90s and they found this and said, I immediately thought of you. Look at that old thing. Look at that. And she wanted to donate them. It even has a little key here that I put on here. Let me see if I can get this open. Got it open. Look at those Star Pro wheels. Man, looks like they've, look at, his name was Daryl. That's so awesome. Looks like they maybe stained the leather or something. But these have a ton of miles on it. I guess her dad loved to skate when he was younger. He traveled all over the state. And it even has his name, Daryl, and his address and everything in there. I won't share that online, but that's a pretty cool little deal. Unfortunately, with as amazing as this is, I really don't have any use for them. Nobody's ever gonna skate on them again. At least I don't think there's like a retro skate club where people like actually want to buy stuff like this and skate on old retro skates. I think this is the 5th pair of that type of skate with a little case and everything that someone has donated to the rink. And I can't say no because I'm a sucker for old skates. Almost like I'm collecting a museum of skates here at the roller rink. I just can't say no, but I really don't have any use for them. So maybe someday I'll find somewhere around the rink that I can like put them in a case of like on display of old skates and maybe date them or something, almost like a museum of sorts. But if you have some old skates that you want to donate, I probably won't tell you no. But if you want to see some old skates, hit me up when you're at the rink and I'll show you some pretty cool stuff. Wow. Story time at the rink. So I was managing adult night and we had an injury. And I'm gonna go over some first aid stuff that we have because it happens. It's a roller rink, things happen, people get injured. We have our accident report book here, so anyone that has something other than just a bump, bruise, floor burn, that type of thing, if it's a more serious type of deal, then we normally, you know, document it, get the person's name, phone number if they have to go to ER or whatnot. Every now and then we do have to call like an ambulance or first responders. That does happen from time to time. Last night they didn't want me to call first responders. For this particular injury, they didn't want me to call first responders. They called their boyfriend and he was coming to pick her up, but all she did was she just was coming around the corner nice and slow and feet came out and fell back on an outstretched hand, a foosh injury, and broke her wrist. And it was, when I got to her, she was not getting up. So I turned the lights on, I went out. When I got to her, it was obviously broken. Had that whole S thing going on. I think it's a pretty clean break for both the radius and the ulna. I checked multiple different things. All of our managers are, and most of our staff are trained in first aid. If you are a rink owner, I do recommend it. Even if you have to hire someone that you know that teaches it privately for the whole staff all together, but just basic first aid knowledge is super helpful. Whether it's just a floor burn or a bumped knee or an elbow or something like a broken wrist or a broken ankle, or what we also get is a lot of hitting the head on the ground, either split forehead or split chin, concussions, people get lightheaded, that sort of thing. But just having that basic knowledge for all of your staff is something that we feel is super important, so we make sure that our staff is prepared. Now, I just happened to be on last night as a manager, and I'm gonna show you some of our first aid stuff here. We got it right in the ticket office. Maybe if I can turn the light on. We keep it on hand because it is something that we use a lot. First and foremost, slings for broken arms and SAM splints. These things are super cheap to buy. We get them on Amazon. If someone breaks their arm, we splint it. Then we have all of this, wrap it, and then we take one of the slings, put it around them, and then we get some ice, and then they're in a sling, stabilized with ice to keep the inflammation down, so that when they get transferred either by ambulance or by a friend, this particular person had a friend come pick them up, it was her boyfriend, and took her to ER. But by the time she left, she had calmed down. We got her some water, got her some ice, and she was in good spirits when she left, and she had a pretty serious fracture of her arm. This kind of stuff happens a lot at the rink. Well, I won't say a lot, but it is something that we see, and it's something that we like to prepare our staff for. So if you are a rink owner or a rink manager, having staff prepared for just basic first aid is a must. It's definitely recommended. I'm not sure how it turned out. Usually the day after or 2 days after, we use their contact info, give them a call, see how things turned out, make sure they're doing okay. And we always like to take care of our customers, and check on them. While we're at it with fun time, this is our stage. So fun story time. At one of our parties the other day, the students got up on the stage here and then decided to throw their iPad back behind the mirror. So we had to somehow get back behind here. I guess you can't see real well, the lighting's not good. We put a ladder up against the wall and then put a ladder over top down there, climbed up the ladder, down the ladder, retrieved the iPad, got the iPad back to them. It's always an adventure, and it's always fun stuff to figure out. You never know what you're gonna find at the rink. What's up, everyone? I'm here with another regular. I've interviewed her before. This is Tony, and we are here to talk about some fun stuff that she's got going on. So what do you got going on, girl?
We have our annual crew skate coming up this Sunday.
This Sunday, that's exciting.
It is. We do it once a year.
Okay.
Right around springtime.
Okay, and that's here at Tarry Hall, correct?
That is every year at Tarry Hall.
Every year at Tarry
Yes.
Hall. How long of a party is it for you?
What do you mean?
I mean, is it like 3 hours or 2 hours?
It's 2 hours. Yeah,
maybe
but
3.
It's good. Yeah, maybe.
Maybe we'll go over.
We'll see
Possible.
how it goes.
I was told I'm working it, so I'm excited to be here. So what exactly is Skate Crew?
It's for all the regular better skaters to get together.
Okay.
And just skate together. It's for people who have their own skates.
Okay.
Who know how to skate and who know how to safely enter and exit the rink floor.
Got it. So how does someone find out about it? Like, do you have a website or a Facebook page?
I have a Facebook page.
Okay.
And I physically hand out flyers.
Okay.
I'm old school. I'm not so much into the digital stuff.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay.
If you know me, you know about Crew Skate.
All right. Sounds good. How many people are involved typically with Crew Skate? Like, how many, like the group as a whole?
Who skates Crew Skate or who puts it together?
Both.
All the regulars. If you have your own skates and you know how to skate.
Okay.
Yeah. We've been skating together for years, so
Okay.
come out and have a good time. And me and my husband put it together every year.
All right. Perfect. So, how many years is years? Like, as far as the Crew Skate thing go, how long have you been doing it?
This will be our third.
Our third year. Okay.
Yep, third year.
You guys have like swag and stuff, right? Like T-shirts and
absolutely.
hats.
I got my hat right here.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So at the party this weekend, what's the plan? What are you gonna do? Anything special? Anything fun?
Yes. This is going to be a high energy event.
Okay.
We're gonna do a mix of fast skate and jam skate.
Okay.
So bring your energy, bring your good vibes.
Okay, so we got a lot of fast skating, a lot of jam skating.
Yes.
You got a list made up for us?
We do have an audio playlist.
All right. I like
And
it. Makes my job way easier.
Yes. The music may have a few adult words here and there. So just, if you bring the younger ones, keep that in mind. It's not going to be super explicit.
Okay.
But it's not going to be totally censored either.
So what type of music? Is it all different genres, or do you stick with one type?
We got your classic jam skate songs, your R&B, your rap, and then we got your rock, fast skate, high-paced songs.
Okay. which I'm sure Dan loves.
Oh,
that's his favorite.
Yep. He chose the song, so yep.
All right, do you have any type of gifts or any type of prizes or anything, games, that kind of thing?
We have 4 raffle prizes to give away this year.
Okay, so we got some raffles.
Yes, we got a lot of skate gear. We got hats, t-shirts, laces, we got skate lights.
Nice.
We got a skate bag, we got a T-tool.
Okay.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff to give away.
All right. So will the snack bar be open, or is this like a potluck event, like everyone brings some food, or are you going to provide food like catering?
Yep, we have Glitzy Bakes.
Oh,
which
okay.
Is Ashley. Shout out to you, Ashley. She is amazing.
Okay.
She's a baker. She does a lot of great desserts.
Awesome.
She's doing cupcakes for us this year.
Oh, fun.
So yeah, we're gonna have cupcakes. So bring your appetite.
Okay.
They are delicious.
All right. How about like awards? Do you do awards for certain people?
We did 2 awards last year.
Okay.
We did our Lady Skater of the Year and our Gentleman Skater of the Year.
Okay. Are you doing that again this year?
We are, and we have 8 total awards to give out this year.
Holy smokes! Wow.
Yes.
Quite a few more than last year.
Yes. I wanted to make it big this year. I wanted to do something special, and I wish I could give everyone an award because everyone is so unique and talented. Everyone's got their own style, but we do have 8 awards. So come to the Cruise Skate because you just may win a skating award.
Okay, and that's this Sunday.
This Sunday.
Okay, and that's what time is that at?
6 to 8 p.m. Maybe longer. We'll see.
Okay, it's scheduled for 6 to 8 p.m. this week Sunday at Tarry Hall. You can check it out on the Facebook page, you can check it out on the YouTube page, or you can check her out on her Facebook page. She's got everything all put on there. She's gonna have raffle prizes, there's gonna be some great food. The music will be amazing, so it'll be a good time. Everybody is welcome. Is there a cover charge for this?
It is absolutely free.
Wow.
Absolutely free. That's why
impressive.
we do it big once a year.
All right,
for
absolutely
all of us to get
free.
together.
So if you want to skate for free, show up this Sunday at 6 o'clock.
Yes, thank you very much.
You are very welcome. And we'll see you Sunday.
See you Sunday. Woo!
How come all of a sudden I can't talk? What? If you like this content, make sure to check out our YouTube channel. We've got more episodes covering everything behind the scenes at the roller rink, plus a bunch of great interviews. You can also head over to tarryhall.com for more information about public session, private parties, and school events. And check out tarryhallproshop.com for all the latest skating gear. If you want to see more from inside the rink, hit that like and subscribe button and share with all your skating friends. Thanks again for watching, and we'll catch you next time.